I don't know if you're joking or not, but you have to remind yourself to eat.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm being so serious. So I was sitting there with my boyfriend yesterday and we were getting groceries and we were making dinner last night. And I just sat here and I'm like, man, he's going to be gone for like 3 or 4 days. And I'm going to have to set reminders to like make sure I eat, because the only reason I like cook is so he can eat. Because like I don't cook for myself. Like I'll make myself a bowl of cereal before I eat the chicken and rice that I make. Like that's just me. So
Yeah, but what about fast food or like in general, you just want to eat, like you'll forget?
I'll literally forget. Like I just have so much stuff going on that it's like, oh, it's been like 18 hours since I put something in my body.
I can do that if I drink coffee all day. I'm doing this, my fitness app, my Fitness Pal, the app.
You're like tracking everything that you eat.
Mm-hmm.
My doctor told me to do that again last week again. And so I like started doing that in the last 5 days. And I'm like, I'm over my calories. And I'm getting real anal retentive with the calories, following it all. And it's like, if I drink a lot of coffee, because the reason I do drink coffee, so you forget, it suppresses your appetite, I can forget to eat. And I love it. But you're doing it like if that was because your significant other goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, Blake, why don't you go away for a while? Here, take a vacation.
It's actually like not
I like
healthy.
not eating.
Yeah.
It's really not healthy for me. I'm hypoglycemic, so like I start shaking and I'm like about to pass out. And I'll like pass out and then be like, oh yeah, didn't eat today.
Yeah, that's not good.
I feel like if I go more than 4 hours without eating, I'm like, I'm dying.
I love it.
Like, I
That's
have
why
to eat.
snacks are awesome.
Yeah, snacks.
Yeah.
Grazing. Right?
So we stocked up the pantry yesterday to make sure that I have stuff to be like, oh yeah, okay, I can make some spaghetti if I want to.
I think that'd be funny to see a reminder app show up on your phone. Peyton, don't forget to eat something now.
Hey,
really
that's
what
not
it's
too
gonna
silly. My wife has that iPhone watch, and it reminds her to get up.
Yeah, it does.
Like, hey, man, you've been chilling too long.
Yep.
Hey, man, get up and get a snack. Hey, now, what were you saying about your piercings?
Oh my gosh. So I feel like something's going on with like the planets and the moon and all types of stuff, because all of the metal that is in my body is like disappearing all of a sudden. So like,
What do you mean?
So I have like, I feel like the planets and the sun or whatever it is has like some type of magnetic like energy right now, and it's picking on me and it's yanking everything out. My cartilage piercing went missing. I've had it pierced for 5 years. It's never been missing. My top of my belly button ring is gone. I don't know what's going on. And so I'm like really frustrated because like, what the heck? I lost these pearl earrings that I was so upset about. I love them. And one just went missing. And I'm like, something's off.
Kitty's got to pay for that airline ticket.
No, seriously.
You're sleeping and he's all unscrewing things.
He just gets but somehow like something gets misunderstood, so he just takes the tops and the backs of the earrings.
Yeah, and so I'm just like so annoyed. I'm like, what is this energy going on?
That's
I
so
hate
weird.
It. Isn't it so weird? And I bet you there's people going through this right now because there's something going on.
Well, let's see. Grant, do you still have your nipple rings? Do those go missing? Those go inside you somewhere?
I know. I was going to say Caitlin swallowed them the other night. So. Yeah.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
a little different thing, but whatever.
She doesn't forget to eat.
And then what about you talking about inflation now? How's that hitting you?
Oh, it's so bad. Like inflation, you guys, like for like a broke 24-year-old, it is not a good time. Like I'm terrible at budgeting, and like the way that I like to spend my money, I need to learn how to budget, especially with this inflation and all this type of stuff. But I'm really lucky because the whole eggs thing's going on, and like how eggs are like $10 a dozen. Well, I've just been going back and getting eggs from the little chickens in our backyard. So I'm set.
I wonder if people are going out buying chickens.
Yeah.
You would
They are?
think.
Yeah.
They are? Like that's in the news?
Yeah, well, yeah. I personally know 3 people that have gotten chickens lately.
I thought you were saying,
Like,
I personally
in the
bought
last
chickens.
2 months. I thought about it. I was like talking to Scott about it because like we have this like area in our side yard that's like it's never used. It's just rocks. You could totally like have a nice little chicken setup there.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Scott, and he was like, "Never."
Why?
Never.
God, I think
That'd
it
be
could
fun.
be awesome.
They eat all the bugs.
Because he'd be
seriously.
like, I'm the one that's going to have to take care of the chickens.
It's so easy to
Right.
take care of the
And
chickens.
the spot in our yard is right outside our windows, and he's like, "I'm not sitting up at night hearing the chickens."
Oh,
cry."
because you know he does the voices for. He does the voice. He's a what do you call? He's a voice
He's a
talent.
voiceover.
Voiceover
talent,
guy
yeah.
that you can hear him being like, "Kish kish tonight on Fox 11," and then you're in the background.
Come on,
Bon Jovi on tour.
he's like, "That's not gonna happen."
You should seriously talk him into it, because the way that the chickens like lay the eggs and stuff, like if you take it straight out of the coop and you just leave it on the counter and you don't wash it or anything, they last for like 3 weeks. So they like they start the expiration date like once you start washing them and stuff. Like seriously, look into them. Chickens
And
are
those
really
eggs-
beneficial.
My friend has a farm, and I used to get a couple dozen eggs from him every once in a while. And those eggs, I love. They're delicious.
so
Yes, and you
and they're
al-
so yellow, the
Yes.
yolks.
So
Yeah, and
fresh.
sometimes you
Yeah.
get double yolks, so it's like even luckier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you never have to worry about scorpions because chickens will eat the scorpions.
Yeah.
So I say that's good scorpion
I'm all
control
for
right
it.
there.
Like I don't need the convincing. Scott does though. But like I have like one girlfriend of mine is like very into it, and they like do composting and all that kind of stuff. They save all of their like leftover food, and that's what they feed their.
But then they're
chickens
messy, I
and
think.
stuff.
Then
Yes.
you have, yeah, I don't
There's
know.
a lot of poop.
Yeah. But so what you're trying to do now is you're eating the chicken eggs in the back.
Yes.
So you don't have to. So you're talking about inflation.
Yes.
Yeah. When we talk about inflation, my wife says, she pays all the bills. I don't know the cost of anything.
Yeah.
And she had like a family meeting with me and my son Dutch, and she's like, "Okay, you guys, our gas bill is through the roof." I'm like, "All right, I don't know what." And she told me the number, right? And I go, "What was it last month?" And it doubled.
Yeah.
And I'm
Everything's
like, "How?"
doubled. Like grocery prices, like my groceries have literally doubled in
yeah,
price.
it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
real
I'm
bad.
sure we're just trying
Not
to think
just
of what.
eggs, like everything.
But what happened with gas? Like, did that
It's- I
double,
feel
or
like it's
did
going
we?
back
Are we
down.
doing something in our house? Like, we're trying to go. Like, what happened? And like, what do we use gas for? Like, I don't know. And then she's like, "Well, you've been eating a lot of hamburgers," and I have been. But I mean, really, to double the hamburger load? Am I
Or are
have
you
I-
using?
A
Do
gas
you have like
stove?
gas heat, like for to heat your home?
No, we don't have the heat on at all. It's freezing in my house all the time.
Do you have
Oh,
a gas
that's terrible.
stove?
Oh, I love it. I got it this morning. It was 62. Huh?
Do you have a gas stove?
Yeah, that's what I think she's talking about because
Okay,
I eat
yeah.
hamburgers. So what,
Yeah.
I can't eat hamburgers anymore?
Well, you just
Like, I don't think I've doubled the heat turning on the ham. I mean, I usually I'm going through a serious hamburger kick right now. I love hamburgers. And so I have hamburgers around 2, and then for dinner I have hamburgers.
it's a lot of meat.
But also,
Tracking that all in my fitness app.
Yeah, exactly.
you have a hot tub, right? And maybe it
Yes.
has to work twice as hard because it's colder outside.
That's actually
beat
what she
that?
said too. But I was like, I don't. Does it happen last year? Did it happen the year before? What's up with this inflation? Can we look at the numbers?
I think they're
brutal, for
charging
real.
more for gas.
Eggs and hot tubs are more expensive than ever.